Good evening, everyone. It's Sal Post. How you're doing? And welcome to another episode of the live watch-along between Barcelona and Real Madrid. It is El Classico, guys, and I'm here. You know what? A little bit more relaxed, a little bit more chilled and mellow. You know, it's not Manchester United, so we can't get too enthusiastic and too stressed. So what? I've got my cup of coffee, and you know what? It's time just to relax and watch a good game of football. That's how I hope it is today, guys. Absolutely. How you all doing? Thank you so much for joining me this evening for this great match. Of course, fantastic match. One of the greatest matches ever, of course, guys. Can't wait for it. I'm looking forward to a very good game. Of course, Barcelona are running things at the moment in La Liga, and Real Madrid need to win this game. So, you know what? I'm just going to sit nice and comfy like this and relax, you guys, you know what I mean? Because it's not Man United. We'll worry about Man United tomorrow. When Man United come tomorrow, you know, you can ask me anything about Man United. We'll talk about Man United. But you know what? Tonight, we don't need to stress about the football result, do we? We just we can just relax and chill out, if we know what I mean, and take it easy, guys. You know what? No stress, no nothing. Just enjoy a good game of football, guys. Guys, let's get into it. Now, of course, Real Madrid, they've named the sides, Barcelona as well. So I'm going to go through it with you guys, if you don't mind, if I go through the sides with you guys. Let's have a look. Let me just get this up for y'all. Let me get this up for y'all. Thank you guys for joining me today. It's different. It's not Man United, you know, but I will be doing watch-alongs for good games, great games, of course, guys. Not every game, great games. I'm conflicted whether to do Liverpool-Arsenal tomorrow as well. You know what? But game, of course, after the Man United game, of course, you know what? It depends how we feel after the Man United game. After the Man United game, it depends how we feel, doesn't it? You know, so I might do Liverpool, Arsenal, depending on the Man United result goes, you know. So we'll have to wait and see in regards to that. Let me just get this up for you. Now, let's do this. So let's look at the lineups, guys. Let's look at the lineups. Let's have a look at what we got here, guys. Let's drool over some of these lineups. There we go. Real Madrid's lineup, they got Lunin, Ukrainian international in goal. Vasquez, of course, brilliant player. Runetal, Rudiger, Mendy, Valverde, Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Bellingham, Mbappe, and Vinicius Jr. Do you know what? How many of those players would you take at Man United right now? How many would you take at Man United? Did you see the training today? Man United were in my hometown of Leighton today, training at Leighton Orient. They were there training there. You know what? Didn't look very enthusiastic. If you don't mind me saying, they didn't look very enthusiastic. They didn't look like they were like putting the effort in. If I'm being honest, but you know what? Who knows? Let's go through the Barcelona team. Of course, guys, we got Pena, Koundé, Kabasi, Martinez, Balde, Casado, Pedri, Yamal, of course, Fermin, Rafinha, Lewandowski. You know what? Some new names in that team. Some new names in that team. Not every player there is a household name. It's not like Barcelona. Far contrast to Barcelona. Every single one of Barcelona's players is a household name. When you're looking at Barcelona's team, they've got Fermin. Fermin is in place of Olmo. Olmo is on the bench. Surprisingly, Olmo's on the bench, and Fermin starts today, guys. So you know what? Let's see how he's made of. Let's see if he's a good player or not, guys. Absolutely. If we go from there, the substitutes are as follows. With Real Madrid, we've got Cabellos, Diaz, Endrick. Oh, good. What a bench that is. Look at that bench, guys. Look at that bench. Endrick, Fran, Garcia, Gula, Turkish brilliant player, Luka Modric, Mestre, Vallejo. In regards to Barcelona, not too bad either. De Jong, Dominguez, Fati, Fort, Gavi, of course, the coach, and Martin, Olmo, Szczesny, Torre, and Victor. Szczesny in the Barcelona team. That is very weird, isn't it, guys? That's very strange to see Szczesny in there. And also, we're going to be looking at, of course, guys, the missing players for Barcelona and Real Madrid, which are Alaba, Carvajal, Courtois, and Rodrigo. Not too bad there either, is it? I take every one of those players. For Real Madrid, there's a Rahal, a Bernal, a Christiansen, a Garcia, Ter Stegen, and Torres. So you know what? A lot. And obviously, the manager is Carlo Ancelotti for Real Madrid and Hansi Flick for Barcelona, guys. So when we look at the formations here, the teams, of course, Vasquez playing on the right with Militao and Rudiger in the centre and Mendy on the left. Very strong back four. Valverde, Spanish international, European Championship winner, of course, Mendy, Camavinga and Bellingham with Vinicius Jr. and Mbappe. Look at that team, guys. Look at that team. You know what? Just so spoiled, isn't it? So spoiled. They got an array of talent in that team, guys. So do you know what? Give us some players. Give us a little bit. You know what I mean? There you go. In regards to Barcelona's lineup, of course, Reina Baldi is the left back. Martinez, Cubrial, Kunde, Pedri, Casado, Belling was the Rafinha, Lopez, Yamal, and Lewandowski. I mean, I'm going for Real Madrid in this game. I don't know about you, but I am going for Real Madrid, guys. If I'm being totally honest with you, I think Real Madrid are winning this game. I think they're going to be winning this game quite comfortably. If you ask me, I think they'll be winning this game. I do think they'll be winning this game. I can't wait to kick off, guys. You know what? Cup of coffee in hand, guys. Absolutely. Today it is 11 p.m. where I am in the UAE, guys. And how you been feeling? How's your day been? Hope it's been good. Hope you've had a fantastic day, guys. Absolutely. Premier Edition 2-2 today. Good result. Hopefully it'll be a good game, of course. Be a good game. You should do a hate-along stream, definitely. I will do a hate-along stream, Kenny. How you doing, brother? I'll do a hate-along stream for the Arsenal-Liverpool game. Definitely a hate-along stream, you know. Definitely, because if I do that, it has to be on the basis that Man United have won their game. I'm not going to do a watch-along if we ain't won in the game, because I'd be very miserable if I do a watch-along after Man United have just lost the game. You know, I will be very miserable. I won't be able to do it. And of course, I have to balance my personal life out as well. Of course, you know what, wife and stuff, family and everything. So that, you know what, yeah, I have to try my best. I would take vinegar. Kenny, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? At the end of the day, do you know what? I would take him as at Man United as well. Of course, I think most people in the world football would take him. He's one of the best players in the world, if not the best. Ballon d'Or contestant. I think he should win it this year. I do think he should win the Ballon d'Or, if I'm being honest with you guys. We need a proper winger. We do. That would be amazing. We do need one who's creative. You know, one who can like make things happen like Vinicius Jr. does, isn't it? Absolutely. Big up, Amir. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Hope you're doing well. A little bit mellow. It's late over here where I am, so that's why I'm a little bit mellow, guys. If I'm a little bit quiet, this is how I talk during the evening. I mean, my voice is gone by the time the evening comes, isn't it? Because I'm shouting in the morning and screaming. So you know what? My voice is already gone. You know. So if anyone else tells you that Eric Ten Hag can turn Anthony into Vinicius Jr. in 2 years' time, would you believe them? Absolutely not. Look. Look, my goodness me, pigs are flying. Pigs are flying. That's what I will say. Can you see the pigs flying? Can you see the pigs flying? I can't. Absolutely. Would you take Gordon? Yeah, probably, Chow. I would take Gordon. I probably would. Although I would say Chow, he's not quite the player that people are making him out to be. I think he's a very Route One type of player, but I don't think he's as good as people are making him out to be. I don't think he's like on that level, you know, who's going to elevate us. I don't think he's a huge improvement to what we have already. He's a good player, but I don't think he's a huge improvement, if I'm being honest with you. Obviously, he's English. He gets a little bit overhyped, if we're being honest with you. So, you know what? We'll have to wait and see. But you know what? Gordon, of course, would love to come to Manchester United. I would like Cole Palmer at Man United, Charles. If I was to get anyone, any English player, it would be Cole Palmer for me. Absolutely would be Cole Palmer for me, guys. Absolutely. That's what it would be. For goodness sake. So, yes. So, at the end of the day, look, it is El Clasico, one of the great games ever. Of course, guys, is made come host to some of the greatest players of all time, guys. Absolutely. I'm watching it on TV now, obviously. BN Sports, big up the BN Sports for the football and stuff like that. So I'm watching it on TOD in the UAE, of course, guys. So it is a massive game. And time flies. A year has gone already since the last time I watched the El Clasico, of course. Sal, 4 Premier League games in your city tomorrow. 4 Premier League games in your city tomorrow. Where? In my city? Which one? London's my home. So probably you mean London, right? Yeah, probably you mean London. Definitely. I live in Abu Dhabi at the moment. So you know what? No football matches in this city at the moment. There's not going to be any football matches in this city because I live in Abu Dhabi. But I am from London. Yeah, so my hometown is full. There's always games in London every single time. My hometown is Leighton. It's home to a team called Leighton Orient, right? Leighton Orient. And that Man United are training at Leighton Orient today. And my back garden was literally Leighton, you know? Shame I'm not there. Shame I'm not there. Cheeto hat trick, 15 minutes. The kid is ready to break in the first team. Yes, absolutely. Under 19s, though. We have to remember it is the under 19s. And you know what? Really excited. Thank you, Arsenal, for Cheeto Obi Martin. That's what we should say. Thank you, Arsenal, for all you have done. Thank you very much, because he's going to be a fantastic player. I can't wait till he breaks into that team. He's a finisher. And the thing with finishers, right, it doesn't matter how old you are. If you're in a team that can create, you're going to score goals, because you know where the goal is. You know what, it doesn't matter what age you are, what group you're playing in. You know where the goal is. You're going to score goals. And I think he's going to be scoring goals for Manchester United pretty soon. I can't wait for it. Hat trick in 15 minutes, guys. 6-0 against Nottingham Forest. Unbelievable. You know, very, very, very. Sorry, guys, a little bit of a disruption. Yeah, if he carries on scoring like that, he's going to break into the first team. Guys. If he carries on this rich vein of form. Yep, London. Yep, I'm from London, Leytonstone, East London, my friends. Absolutely. I don't know if you've ever been to London. I don't know what you think of London. You know what? It's a crazy place. So much going on in London at the moment in regards to, you know what, certain people and politics and stuff like that. It's crazy at the end of the day what's going on over there. You know, unbelievable. You know, it makes me sad sometimes when I see what's going on over there and the politics that's going over there. It does make me sad. You know what? That's why football is a release. Football brings people together. People get are put together with football, guys. So, you know what? That's what I love about football. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely. Vinicius all the way for me. London's too busy, Rodney. It's a beautiful city. Absolutely. People are, since Brexit, I would say that people are getting a lot more, a little bit horrible, you know, a little bit like, you know, not nice, you know what I mean? And you know what, you always feel unwelcome in your own city. Do you know what I mean? Your own city, you feel unwelcome in. And you know what, it's been going on like that since Brexit. You know, it's given people an excuse to be like, you know, have these ignorant views and stuff like that. So yeah, absolutely. Big up Sanjay. Sanjay, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the stream. Mellow Sal, down low, on the down low. That's why I am sneaking in to watch the El Classico. Absolutely. That's why I'm here. Do you know what I mean? You have to watch these games, guys. You know what? Drool over these games, because at the end of the day, we're going to watch Manchester United tomorrow and we won't be drooling at the end of the day. We'll be absolutely crying at the end of the day. The only drool will be coming out of our eyes of crying, you know. Hopefully not. Hopefully Man United win the game tomorrow and we're all happy and I'll go lucky and I can do the watch along of Arsenal versus Liverpool in a good vein of in good spirits, of course, guys, because that's what it's all about, of course, guys. Let me see what the time is. So actually what time the game kicks off. It kicks off literally in 15 minutes, guys. The game is kicking off in 15 minutes. Looking forward to it. Thank you everyone who's joined me today. Absolutely. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today, guys. Yeah. So let's do this. And this. So predictions, guys. Predictions. We've already had a few predictions. We've had 2-2. We've had Real Madrid 2, Barcelona 2. You know, that would be nice. That would be a very, very good result. That would be a nice and entertaining for us, of course, guys. It would be very entertaining. 2-2, of course. Vinicius is one who will win the Ballon d'Or. He should win the Ballon d'Or, if I'm being honest, Amir. He should really win the Ballon d'Or. I don't think it should. I mean, imagine it's given to Messi again. Can you imagine how unfair that would be if it's given to Lionel Messi again? That would be very unfair, wouldn't it? I say, how you doing, my friend N'Golo? How you doing, my brother? Hope everything is all right with you, my friend. Sorry, not my brother, my friend. I love that. We should enjoy good football today, because tomorrow United will have us crying. They will have us crying. I say, love the name. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining me, legend. Yeah, you know what? We will have probably very stressful times tomorrow. It probably be very, very like, let's say, blood pressure rising sort of afternoon, because we know that when we play West Ham away, it's going to be difficult. And recently, Man United don't really fill us with confidence. So you know what? Let's enjoy this nice football match without the pressures of Manchester United ruining our afternoon. Do you know what I mean? And that's what we want to do, of course. 2-0 Barcelona. I'm going for, guys, listen to this one. Listen to this one. 3-0 to Real Madrid. 3-0 to Real Madrid, guys. Can you believe what I've just said? Can you believe what I just said? 3-0 to Real Madrid, guys. I'm going for. Rodney's going for a Barca win, 2-0, of course. What are you going for? Just a Barca win. Chow's going for 2-0 to Barcelona. Okay, it could be. Sal, hypothetically question, who would you choose, by the way, Vinny, Mbappe or Vinny for Man United? Vinny, Darkro, Vinny. Yeah, I would play Vinny. I'm one of the people who don't think Mbappe's quite on that level, if you know what I mean. Probably by 1 goal. Lord Rodney, he's saying 1 goal. I'm saying 3-0 to Real Madrid. And don't be surprised if there is a red card as well. I think there might be a red card in this game. I've got a feeling there might be a red card. 2-1, 1-0 or 3-2. I'll take the 3-2, Rodney. I'll take the last one. I'll take the final offer, mate. The final offer, 3-2. I'll go for that. I'll go for that, mate. I will go for the 3-2 because that will make it a very entertaining game, wouldn't it? It'll make it a spectacle, because I'm up late. It is very late in the UAE, guys. It is like, you know what I mean? Nearly 11 o'clock at night. So, you know what? I would like a good game, to keep me entertained and stuff like that. And I've got you guys here as well with me. So that is good. That is good. Really, really excited for the game, guys. Absolutely really excited for the game. And hopefully it's a spectacle. Hopefully it is a spectacle. And there's lots of goals. Sal, why are you Real Madrid over Barcelona? Because Man United and Real Madrid have a lot in common in regards to historically. I admire Real Madrid because I used to go Real Madrid every week, guys. I used to go Madrid every week. I used to go Madrid like every Saturday. I used to fly over there and spend a few days there. I've done a lot of work at Real Madrid. I've done a lot of work at the Bernabeu. I've worked over there. I worked with Cabellos, who's playing for Real Madrid today, on the bench. He's also played for Arsenal, and I've worked with him and stuff like that. So you know what? I've done a lot of work with Real Madrid. But also, if you go on the lines of Man United and Real Madrid, we have a lot in common, and we have a good respect between the two clubs because at the time, when the Munich disaster happened, Real Madrid, we were in and around Real Madrid. Real Madrid were the dominant team at that time, and Man United were coming up. So obviously there's a big history there. Back on all there, of course, also under Alex Ferguson, Sir Alex Ferguson. There were great games between Real Madrid and Manchester United. The 4-3 at Old Trafford. I was at the 3-2 in 2000 when Real Madrid beat us 3-2 at Old Trafford. I was at Old Trafford that day. Roy Keane scored an own goal. I remember Morientes, Redondo done some brilliant skill, which created a goal for Morientes, and Raul as well was brilliant that day. Roberto Carlos and stuff. It was a great team, and I was at that game. But the respect between the two groups of fans was absolutely nice. Between Barcelona and Man United, Barcelona, let me tell you something, they're the most arrogant team there is. I'm telling you right now. It says it on their stadium. There's only one club. They are the most arrogant team in Europe. In Europe, guys. If you think about arrogance, Barcelona are the most arrogant team in Europe. And that is funny because Barcelona only started coming into prominence in 1992 when they won the Champions League against Sampdoria. Before that, they weren't winning. They had great players, Johan Cruyff, of course, guys, players like that, but they weren't really winning anything. They weren't winning the European Cup. They won their first European Cup in 1992. Man United and Real Madrid, we're going back to the 60s. We're going back to the 50s and things like that. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely. Chow, Mbappe has frustrated me and always likes cut inside. Yeah, I don't like cutting. The inverted thing, Chow. Reminds me of Man United. That is, reminds me of Man United. Madrid are shit houses. I know. But historically, if you know your history, Man United and Real Madrid, they're very close. Barca are now as well, though, both get the state funding from historically. Barca are more organic. Barcelona are more organic in regards to bringing players through. I would agree with that, Rodney. Yeah, absolutely. Real Madrid are run by the state. They've always been run by the state. I remember back in, I think it was 20 years ago, they were in 150 million in debt, and then suddenly the debt disappeared like that, out of nothing. I wonder why. La Liga is live on YouTube. That's interesting. Absolutely live on YouTube, my friend. Is it live on YouTube? Look at El Classico. That is it. Maybe they're not getting enough viewers, guys. Maybe they're not getting enough viewers. So, you know what? We'll have to see. And Loasia is such a great academy as well, of course. Great academy. Have to give the props. Not quite Manchester United, but definitely a great academy, of course. Absolutely. Kenny, Ronaldo Nazário hat-trick was a masterclass. Yes, the 4-3, Kenny, I was at the one before that in 2000, 99-2000 season when we got knocked out of the Champions League. We drew away 0-0, and I was at the game at Old Trafford when we lost 3-2. Yeah, I've been to a number of Real Madrid games. I've been to the Madrid derby. Unfortunately, never been to an El Clasico yet. But I've been to a Madrid derby. Absolutely, I've been to the new camp. Seen Man United against Barcelona. Haven't had the privilege of going to a El Clasico yet, though. But the arrogance produces talent. It does. But you know what? There's a difference between arrogance and respect. Arrogance and respect. They're a little bit. When I went to Wembley for the Champions League final between Manchester United and Barcelona when we lost 3-1, before the game, the fans, oh, flipping hell. You know what? The Man United fans were like, you know what? You got a great side. You got this, you got that. And they were like, yeah, we know we're better than you. They're like that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? But you know what? I don't know. I mean, there's a dilemma. But if you watch the game, the one Real Madrid show arrogance on other ways by signing everyone's players. They do, but they're both arrogant football teams. This is why I like the Premier League. This is why I hope that Real Madrid don't win the Champions League again. This is why I hope that another team comes into prominence. As long as it's not Manchester City or Liverpool, I want someone else to go and win that Champions League. Do you know what I mean? I do want someone to go and win that Champions League. But Premier League dominates. Premier League is the best, I feel. And you know what? I believe that it's more entertaining. This is why they're showing the La Liga, biggest La Liga game, you know what, on free on YouTube. So would you choose to go for El Clasico over Manchester Derby? No. Yes, I would go to a Manchester Derby. Of course, I would go to a Manchester Derby. I would not go to an El Clasico over Manchester Derby. Manchester United, I'll go to Manchester United against Coventry City over an El Clasico. You know what I mean? I would, absolutely would. I make no denial about that. Figo is the biggest trail of the world. Yeah, because Figo, people don't realize, but Figo, in regards to Barcelona, they did him dirty, though. They did him dirty as well. They meant to offer him a contract. They didn't offer him a contract. So that's what happened. They didn't offer him a contract, and everything went as it went, and I remember when he went to the new camp and they were throwing pigs' heads at him and chickens and whatever they were throwing at him, and it was crazy at the end of the day. Highly underrated player. I'm surprised he's not in one of the greatest players. Every time we talk about the greatest teams of all time, he's never in that selection, is he? He's never in that team, so surprisingly enough, but oh well. But you know what? That was kind of bad by Real Madrid. I agree, signing him. But you know what? If they didn't offer him a contract, that is on Figo though. That's on Figo. Figo should know the rivalry between Real Madrid and Barcelona. He should know that, shouldn't he? And to be honest with you, you blame Figo for that, don't you? You blame Figo for that. Z, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to smash the subscribe and smash a like on the channel, guys. Arsenal are a bigger club than United, mate. We are going to win the Champions League before you would ever compete again. Z, can I say something to you? No. No. You're not going to win the Champions League. We have 3. All right. And you only become a bigger club than Man United when you win more trophies than Man United. It doesn't matter how you're playing now. At the end of the day, you're losing to Bournemouth. So it doesn't really matter. So I would say this, right? When you get up to 3 Champions League titles, then you can come up to me and you can talk to me. At the moment, you can't talk to me, my friend. You can't. I'm sorry. You can't talk to Man United. Man United have been winning Champions League since the 60s. Do you know what I mean? You haven't even got a European trophy. You got a Cup Winners' Cup, right? A Cup Winners' Cup, which doesn't exist anymore, my friend. It doesn't exist anymore. You've got the same amount of European trophies as Ipswich Town, Z. Ipswich Town have more European trophies than you. Nottingham Forest have 2 more European Cups than you. 2 more. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, West Ham have won just as many European trophies in 30 years as Arsenal. In your lane over there, Our lane over there. Your lane over there. Our lane over there. Tottenham Hotspur. I can carry on. Tottenham Hotspur have been to the same amount of Champions League finals as Arsenal in 100 years. In 100 years. Tottenham Hotspur have been to more European finals than Arsenal in 100 years. Tottenham Hotspur have been to the same amount of European finals, Champions League finals as Arsenal. Can make it make sense. Can you make it make sense? Can you make it make sense? Come on. Absolutely. You should respect Arsenal, bro, and stop bashing us. You started, Z. You just started, Z. You started this all out, Z. Z, your concentration should be Liverpool. Look, let me tell you something, right? Arsenal and Man United. Arsenal and Man United, right? Let me be respectful, Z, to you. Now, when you came on my stream and you started bantering my football club, right? Unprovoked, by the way, right? I could have easily, you could have said something nice and I would have complimented your Arsenal team. I could have said, look, Man United and Arsenal's rivalry built the Premier League, right? The Premier League wouldn't be the Premier League without Manchester United and Arsenal's rivalry in the late 90s and the early turn of this century. If it wasn't for us, you know what? The Premier League wouldn't be as attractive as it is now. That's what I'll say about Arsenal, Man United. You raised our bar, you raised our game, and we raised your game. And we complemented each other. You know, we shouldn't be fighting each other, Z. You know, it should be Manchester City, the cheaters, who we should be aiming our energy towards, not Man United, not Arsenal. Because at the moment, we're nowhere near. You know, and the reason we're nowhere near is because there's teams out there who are cheating, 1-1-5, etc. Do you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, that's what I would say. It's a big respect to you, Z. Though, Z, I respect you, mate. Stay in the stream, subscribe to the channel, and we're going to have fun on here, mate. We're going to have fun on here. We have a lot of laughs. And don't forget, you know what? It's all about football first, and have a good time, guys. Absolutely. That is what it's all about. Kenny, Z, are you for real? I know are crap. I know. Look, listen, he's gone into the deep end already. He dived into the deep end. He thought it was a shallow end, but he's actually dived in the deep end right here. Do you know what? I respect him. You know what? He's gone for it. He's gone for the punt. He's gone. I'm going to aim high. He's aimed high, and unfortunately, you know what? It just didn't quite reach. Couldn't reach that. He couldn't reach that basket. Couldn't reach it. A la Madrid. I'm not that far, Amir. I'm not that far. I wouldn't say a la Madrid. No, absolutely. I just think that they're going to win this game. I think they're going to win by 3-0. 3-0, guys. 3-0. That is the score for me. That is going to be the score in this game, guys. So, lovely jubbly. The game is about to start. And the cauldron that is the Bernabeu is waiting in its wings. You know, I've been to the old Bernabeu. I went to the old Bernabeu and it was full of graffiti. You know, I went there and it was full of absolute, you know, it was a bit of a mess. Hopefully they tidied it up a little bit, you know. Yeah, I used to go down there all the time, just down the road from the Bernabeu. I used to go there every week. Let's have a look. 3-0 would be a madness. Listen, Lord Rodney, remember the words of Sal, right? Remember these words: Real Madrid 3, Barcelona 0, right? It's going to be an absolute annihilation today, Rodney. It's going to be an absolute madness today, Rodney. Barcelona will not know what's hit them today. They're in a cloud nine because they've just defeated Bayern Munich, of course, by 4-1. And they're going to be a little bit complacent in this game, in my opinion. We are competing with the likes of Madrid and City. You are struggling against FC20 levels. Really? You're competing with Real Madrid and Manchester City? You're losing to Real Madrid and Manchester City. You're not competing, Z. Z, you're not competing. Z, when you've won the Champions League, come back and talk to me. But at the moment, you've not won it. So you're just like Bologna. You know, you're just like Bologna in the Champions League. You're just making up the numbers. Don't get it twisted, right? We will finish the season again, Z, with more trophies than you, right? If you lose to Liverpool tomorrow, right? If you lose to Liverpool tomorrow, we will be, and we beat West Ham tomorrow, we will only be 3 goals behind the greatest Arsenal team of all time. The worst Man United team of all time will be 3 goals behind you, 3 points behind you. So at the end of the day, in your lane, Bologna is your lane. They're making up the numbers in the Champions League. You are making up the numbers in the Champions League. Bologna is your lane, and stay in that lane, my friend, because you're not in their competition. You're not in it. You won't beat Real Madrid. You won't beat Man City. Hell, you won't beat Barcelona. You won't beat Bayern Munich. You never have beaten those type of teams. What's your greatest result in Europe over the last 20 years? Tell me, what's your greatest result? In our worst seasons, we've beaten the likes of Barcelona, PSG. In our worst seasons, right? PSG, Ajax. You know, we've beaten teams in our worst period of all time. We still got better results. In our worst team of all time, we've got more European trophies than Arsenal. So don't sit down. That chair, sit down. Just sit down. Don't worry. Sit down. Enjoy the match. Your favorite Classico match? Mine was 2016. I can't remember which one it was, GK, but it was one where Ronaldinho scored. There was one where Ronaldinho scored, and you know what? It was a brilliant match. I think it was, I can't remember what it was, but you know what? And there was a Champions League encounter as well. That wasn't bad either. If I'm being honest. If Barcelona beat 3-0, better hire Rodney full-time, Mr. Motivator. Absolutely. I think it's going to be 3-0, mate. I think it's going to be 3-0. I hope Madrid wins. A lot of people want Madrid to win. I have a soft corner for Real Madrid, like Madrid, Man United, brother clubs. This is it. You know, GK, brother clubs. Brother clubs is Real Madrid and Man United. You know, and Arsenal wouldn't understand that. Arsenal wouldn't understand that relationship between us. You know, elite clubs. Do you know what elite clubs do? You know what I mean? Not at the end of the day. We literally just beat Emma, and yeah, so what? That one without Messi, without all that, you beat them. We beat them in the quarterfinal of a Champions League, mate. The last 16 of a Champions League, mate. You know what I mean? Have you beaten the? You know, have you won a European trophy this last 10 years? Z, we have. How many European finals you went? You got smacked up by Chelsea in the European Cup final. In the European final, you got smacked up by Chelsea in a European final, mate. In your lane is over there. Please stop driving in my lane because your lane is over there. I've loved Real Madrid teams over the years. Z, by the way, Z, if you can come back to me with your European record and compare it to Manchester United, which is a current fact, and if you can better our record in Europe, right, over your history, come back to me. Until then, humble yourself, mate. Humble yourself. We will win more trophies than you again this season, like we did last season. In our shittest season, we still won more trophies than you, Z. You hateful guy. I've loved Real Madrid teams over the years, but I have very little respect for the club as a whole. Yeah, mate. I'm like that with both them, Barcelona and Real Madrid, Rodney. I'm like that with both of them, if I'm being honest with you. I don't particularly like both of them. The game is kicked off, by the way, guys, 1 minute old. That Man City trolling us, Garnacho, Manu, Ballon d'Or, shitty club. No, one Ballon d'Or for them. Man City, 115 charges, 115 charges for Manchester City, of course. I'm at the pub owned by Zambian. Sanjay, are you still in Malta? City history is nothing. I find Man United history. You know what? When you talk about Arsenal's main challengers are not even Aston Villa. Aston Villa won a Champions League. Nottingham Forest won a Champions League. Arsenal haven't won a Champions League. Arsenal, Chelsea, Man United, Nottingham Forest, Liverpool, Chelsea have won Champions League, but not Arsenal. Isn't it strange? But they're such a big club. Arsenal are wank. Absolutely, UK. They you know what they are good at? This gob. They're good at the gob shite. They're very big mouths. They have very, very big mouths, guys. Ancelotti there on the sidelines talking to the troops. Sal, just ignore the Arsenal fan. He needs to go and find an Arsenal stream. You know what, Arsenal, at the end of the day, I don't know why they're here. I say, I really don't. But you know what? It's fun for me. I don't mind it, if I'm being honest with you. I don't mind a little bit banter. When asked, you know what it's like. It's a bit like when someone. Let me get this in perspective, right? It's a bit like someone who gives me like something through, like a free buffet. When an Arsenal fan comes to the stream and starts giving it large, it's like that someone's giving me a buffet. Right, and I'm just munching it down, because when an Arsenal fan argues with Man United, it's a bit like Eric Ten Hag arguing with David Ginola about hair. That's what it's about shampoo products and stuff. That is what an Arsenal fan arguing with a Man United fan is the equivalent of. It equates to that, basically. And it's like Ten Hag arguing with David Ginola, for example, about hair, or Ramos about hair, that sort of thing. That is what it's like. Absolutely. Real Madrid on attack, guys. Yeah, that's a fair, to be honest. Here we go. Here's Vinicius. And that's a corner to Real Madrid, guys. It's a corner to Real Madrid. Yes. How is it, Sanjay? Are you enjoying it? Are you enjoying it? Are you loving it? Are you loving it? Loving it? Loving it? Loving it? Like, are you going partying? What are you doing? You going partying? Arsenal winning nothing. They're not going to win nothing. Man United will win more. I will put my neck out again. Last season, I said exactly the same thing. At the same point of this season, I said Man United will win more than Arsenal. Man United will win more than Arsenal again this season. I guarantee you. Arsenal winning nothing. They're not winning the Premier League. You know what I mean? They're their best team ever. Here come Real Madrid. They want to attack, guys. They want to attack. It's a goal kick. It's a goal kick to Barcelona, guys. Is it? There's another corner. It's another corner, guys. It's another corner to Real Madrid. Cross coming in, Valverde with the cross. Another corner to Real Madrid. Good start from Real Madrid, guys. Good start. If Real Madrid get the early goal, it's going to be my 3-0 prediction is going to look pretty good, guys. It's going to look pretty good. But Saka, their life is up and down. GK, you know what? They can have Saka. They can have whoever they want. At the end of the day, you know what? They're not going to do nothing in the league. They're bottlers. They're known for being bottlers. They're just like Tottenham's little baby brother. That's what they're like. You know, at the end of the day, look, you know what? When you got teams like Ipswich Town winning more than Arsenal, that's when you know what, you got to really reevaluate your argument. You know, when you're talking to a Man United fan, you know what? Me especially, right? I've seen Man United win it all. I've been a Man United fan nearly 40 years. I've seen us win trebles. I've seen us beating the biggest teams of all time. I've seen us dominate football in the most difficult period in football history. You know, the likes of Ronaldo, R9, Ronaldinho, Zidane, Baggio, Zola, you know, that period there, you know, I've seen it all, guys, absolutely. And you know what, they can say nothing. Until they get to that level, they can't talk nothing. All I've seen my whole life is Man United battering Arsenal. That's what it is, us battering Arsenal, you know. So when someone talks to me about Arsenal, they want to erase the history. You know, look, Z's gone now. Z can't come back to me. You know what, anyone can come on this stream. You know, the only person, the only team who can come on this stream and give a legitimate argument is Liverpool. That's it. I don't want to hear nothing about, you know, Man City and stuff like that. Absolutely not, because they cheated. But the only team that can come on this stream and give a legitimate argument, guys, is Liverpool. Absolutely. Link is in the stream, guys. Anyone want to join me? You're more than welcome. Of course, you're more than welcome. Still Real Madrid 0, Barcelona 0. Real Madrid has started well, though. They've started on the front foot, guys. They've started on the front foot, Real Madrid. They're doing pretty well, to be honest with you. Can they make this dominance into a goal? It'd be nice to get an early goal, though, wouldn't it? It'd be nice to get an early goal. Here comes Vinicius. Oh, close. Close. That was close. Here comes Barcelona now. We smashed the Gooners 8-2. Mate, I remember a game in the League Cup at the Old Highbury. We smashed Arsenal 6-2. We smashed Arsenal 6-1 in 2001 as well. Arsenal have never smashed us. You know, we smashed them loads of times. Do you remember the Champions League semi-final? You know, the thing that sticks in my head about that Champions League semi-final when we knocked out Arsenal at the Champions League, they compared it to Manny Pacquiao's knockout of Ricky Hatton. That was the headline that I liked, because it was complete, like we completely knocked them out. Knockout. You know, it's absolutely like they were down on the floor to the count 10. You know what I mean? It could have counted to 100. Yeah, same, absolutely. Lee Sharp, Patrick Sharp. Yeah, I remember it in the League Cup, mate. I remember it. Man United were wearing blue. Yeah, I remember that. I do remember that game. I was watching that game. Yeah, 6-2. But Arsenal back then were rubbish. They were absolutely dreadful. They had a decent defense, but basically they were just a cup winners' cup team. You know what I mean? They were a cup team back then. You know, they're still a cup team. Well, they're not even that at the moment. They're not even a cup team. They don't win trophies. So they're basically a second place team who celebrate being second, you know, and contradict themselves every time they argue with a Man United fan. Absolutely. Lee Sharp. Yeah, big up Lee Sharp. Lee Sharp, I've met him a couple of times, UK Darren. You know what happened, right? I was at a house, right? I used to, when I was in the music industry, I'll tell you a little story. When I was in the music industry, I used to go on these parties, not diggy parties, right? But we used to do these celebrity football matches at West Ham and, you know, at Burnley and places like that. We used to do celebrity football matches. And my brother was a rapper. He's a rapper. And we would get involved in these celebrity football matches, right? After the match, we would go back. I would go back to the owner, the organizer of the actual tournament's house with my brother and a couple of other celebrities, right? And they would sleep there because obviously it was close by, and some of them and that. So I would just stay up watching TV and stuff like that. And then I saw a picture of Lee Sharp with this woman who organized the tournament. I said, "That's Lee Sharp," and she goes, "I know." So what happened? I went to Wembley to see an England game, and I bumped into Lee Sharp. So what's going on, Lee Sharp? What's happening? What's happening? He goes, "I'm good, mate. I'm good." And I said to him, "Look, you know what? You know Lisa. You know Lisa, don't you?" He goes, "Yeah." He's like, "Please don't say anymore," because he's obviously he didn't want anyone to know. Yeah. So Lee Sharp's been a naughty boy. He hasn't changed from the Sir Alex Ferguson days. That's why Sir Alex Ferguson had to give him a rollicking. That's why Ryan Giggs went through and Lee Sharp didn't go through, of course, as we know. As we know, guys. Guys, don't forget on this channel, I am going to be having great interviews. Interviews are coming up very soon. I'm going to try and get some Man United, ex-Man United players on here and stuff. It's going to be great. Obviously, I've got Fabrizio Romano coming on soon, guys. Fingers crossed. So look out for that as well. That's going to be great. You know, it's going to elevate the channel. You know, elevation. Absolutely, it's going to elevate the channel, guys. Trigger Kim, a big up, bro. By the way, look at Barcelona press. You can't see their number 10 passing hopper. You'll see their right winger pressing their full stretched opponent, and you would have holes in the midfield. Yeah. Have you seen they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players in that quarter in midfield? They've got 5 of them. If I'm being honest with you. I think Real Madrid are going to win this though, Trigger Kim. I firmly believe they're going to win this game. I firmly believe. It's nice to have a match where I feel relaxed, you know, because when Man United are watching, I don't know about you, but you know what? It's just stressful. It's stressful, you know. Back to the goalkeeper. What's happening with Courtois, by the way? Courtois is injured quite a lot, isn't he? He's been injured quite a lot. Maybe he's getting his punishment for what he did to, was it De Bruyne's wife or girlfriend? What happened between him and De Bruyne's girlfriend? Oh, it's a good ball, this. Oh, look at this. It's going to be a chip here. Oh. Mbappe couldn't keep it down, guys. That was close. It was close. Mbappe couldn't keep it down. Really poor from the Spanish goalkeeper there. Oh, he just needed to get a lighter touch on that, and that was a goal, you know, completely. Barcelona, they look weak in areas, you know, they look weak in areas. In regards to the result for Bayern Munich, hold on, there's a chance for Barcelona here, and it's gone straight at the goalkeeper. Another poor finish from Lamine Yamal, of course. That was a poor finish. If we're being totally honest with you, that's a dreadful finish. Young lad, in it. We're not going to lay on the guy, you know. So you find out when I used to go to Man United European games, right? You find out who the good fans are, who the bad fans are. Like for example, the difference between Italian fans, the difference between like for example Roma fans and AC Milan fans. Roma fans are aggressive. AC Milan fans are fun. I went on a Milan TV channel before the Man United versus AC Milan game in 2007 when we won 3-2 at home. Unfortunately, lost the second leg, but we won 3-2 at home. And yeah, I was on Milan TV. They're talking to me about Man United and stuff. Fun days. Uh, Trigger Kim, we have holes in our midfield because of how we press. Yeah, Real might win. I expect 3 goals. Barca are weak at the back. Risky high press with Mbappe and Vinny up front. I agree. That's why I predicted 3-0 to Real Madrid. I predicted 3-0 to Real Madrid because I can see the weaknesses in Bayern's team, in Barcelona's team. No, you know what? People are getting happy about the Bayern Munich game. Vincent Kompany's not that guy. He's not that guy to take Bayern Munich forward. He's not that guy. He got outscored. He got scored. Let's be honest. Here's a chance, and it's going to be a goal for Real Madrid. Oh, it's offside, is it? Is it offside? Oh, it looks offside. It would have been Bellingham. Oh, that was close. You see that? You see the warning signs there, guys? You see the warning signs? Yeah, it's offside from Mbappe. Mbappe was offside just, but that was a goal for Bellingham. That was over the line, definitely over the line. But good play there. You see that what I'm talking about? Real Madrid. You told me what I'm talking about. No, that wasn't over the line. It wasn't over the line, guys. By the way, anyway, but it was offside. Definitely. That was a worry for. It's been a couple of chances for Real Madrid already. It's been pretty worrying. The game's quite open. There was that chance for Lamine Yamal, but Real Madrid look a bit more dangerous than Barcelona at the moment. But you know what? It just takes one chance. 15 minutes gone, 0-0, guys. Hopefully it's not a 0-0, guys. If it's 0-0, for goodness sake, I blame you. I'm blaming you for it if it's a 0-0. 117 in the house, guys. Please don't forget to smash a like if you are in the house, guys. If you could do that for me, absolutely brilliant. It must be embarrassing for Barcelona though, because of the way that Real Madrid have won so many European trophies. They won 15 Champions Leagues, of course. That must be a little bit embarrassing for Barcelona. It must be, isn't it? You know, when you think about it, you know, it must be a little bit sad for them. You know, here come Barcelona on the other side of the pitch, guys. A big positive these Spanish teams have over English. I think a big positive these Spanish teams have is English is pride. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely, I agree. Here come Barcelona attack again. That's why I respect them. Yeah, me too. You can tell they are full of pride the way they fight for the cause every time. Yeah, they do. They fight as a team. They're more as a team, Rodney. It's not just about, being overrated. It's the best team will always win. The best team will always win. A team full of individuals won't always win. Bellingham was player of the season last season, and he's English. Like, here comes Real Madrid, and there's a chance of Vinny. Oh, it's over the bar. Another great chance for Real Madrid. Another great chance. But it's offside. It's offside. The um, the best player in Spain last season was Bellingham. The best player in England was English. The two best leagues in the world had the two best players of the season were English. But the problem with England is that they don't play as a team. And when you don't play as a team and you play as an individual, you're not going to really do that. But that is not just with Spain, it's with France as well. Germany have been like that over the years as well, with unity and stuff like that. They play as a unit. You compare that, English football is night and day. English football, in regards to the Premier League, is better. I think it's better. That's why Aston Villa are top of the Champions League group at the moment. The English league is the hardest. The Spanish league is Barcelona, Real Madrid. That's it. When you look at the last 10 years, the difference between more English clubs, I'm talking about English clubs as a whole, different English clubs have been to European finals than Spanish clubs. Like, in regards, if you look at Tottenham, Chelsea, Arsenal, Man United, all different teams, of there. UK rap, it's an honor, Sal. I love your music, legend. Goodness me, didn't think you noticed, but guys, thank you so much, UK rap. Absolutely, pleasure. Yeah, absolutely. Those who know me, I do music, guys. I've done quite a lot in my short life, of course, guys. Relatively, I'm a humble man. You know, 4 offsides to Real Madrid already. Yeah, I got the Spain has the culture. Yeah. The problem with England, Rodney, and I'll tell you the problem with England, right? And this is coming from a guy who is mixed race, right? They are more interested in dividing. There's a chance for Barcelona here. They are more interested in dividing than uniting. They act like they're all for equal opportunities and stuff like that. Then you got people like Tommy Robinson walking around, freely, openly showing ignorance and hatred. And that's what I would say about it. But England's a great country, guys. It's a great country. I know a lot of people want to play down England. It's one of the greatest countries in the world. Without England, there's no football. There's nothing. I won't be here. You won't be here. No one will be here watching this lovely El Clasico game. Do you know what I mean? So I would say it like that. Give the props to England, but England has its problems in regards to racism and stuff like that. That is the problem. But do you know what? When you're in a stadium, you don't get racism like what it is in obviously Spain and stuff like that. Obviously, it's all European really compared to English. We seem to be the only one that's lacking it. But let's not forget, Rodney, England have been to 2 European finals and a World Cup semi-final in the last few years. So they're not that bad. They just need to get over the line. The only reason that here's chance. Oh, bad miss by Vinny. Bad miss by Vinny. Bad miss. Real Madrid are dominating, Rodney. Yeah, the thing is that, you know what? The only reason England haven't won those tournaments is because we had an incompetent manager. That was all it is. If England had like Tuchel, they would have won a couple of trophies by now. So no one can say that. An English team will win the Champions League this season. Trust me. I'm just worried about who it is. England will probably do well as well now. But when he's in Spain, it's a Spanish standards. He was born in England. He's English. He's always been a world-class player. I know Birmingham City fans who knew it. He's always going to fit into that team regardless. He's talented, isn't it? No matter what, you're talented. You've got a great manager there. It's Ancelotti's Italian, let's not forget. Looks like there's an injury here. 22 minutes gone, 23 minutes gone. Looks like, oh, that looked painful. That did look painful, if we're being honest. Giameni. That was on Pedri. Pedri's fine. He's coming back on. He's coming back on now. Guys, I've got 95 in the house. Please don't forget to smash a like on the video. Listen, we should be getting up to 50 likes, guys, on this stream. Please don't forget to smash a like on the video, guys, and subscribe to the channel if you're new, guys. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, historically, England's a great country, but they don't show it. I just mean just football. I mean, pride of the nation is in a guy. Lord Rodney, the problem with England, right? And the problem is that, you know what, they are, how would I say it? Oblivious to unity, you know, and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, you know. Culturally, they don't have a good culture. If I was going to say a culture, it's very, very horrible, like sort of culture that they have. They, you know, but me being English, born and raised in London, you know, I love London. I appreciate England. I love England because it's my country. But England has its different. England has its problems. You know, England will always have its problems. But Europe will as well. Europe always going to have problems. You know, Europe is always going to have these issues as well. You know, it's not only England. Europe has problems. But when you look at not only the Spanish culture, it's also the Italian and the French culture is similar, you know, similar. Here come Real Madrid again. Chance this time. And it's another miss. Another miss for Real Madrid. Real Madrid could be 3-0 up already, Lord Rodney. Looking at this, Chouameni with the miss. They could be 3-0 up already, Rodney. Looked offside a little bit. Looked a bit offside there. "25 minutes gone, 0-0, guys. 0-0, still 0-0. Rodney, what I don't like, right? And I'm going to say this, I don't like talking too much about controversies and politics, but what I would say is this, right? England went around every single country, colonizing these countries, right? India didn't ask for England to go to India, right? Jamaica didn't ask for English to go to Jamaica, Australia, and these countries, right? All these countries around the world. And then they want to kick these people out. Millions and millions of Muslims died for the sake of England, right? You're talking about literally millions, tens of millions, right? Died during World War II, unalive during World War II. And they forget about that, right? They forget about that. They forget about who created Israel, you know? And at the end of the day, they are the reason of why all this is happening. And the thing is why so many of them are uninformed, are uneducated about it is baffling to me. It's baffling. Absolutely. Only 11. Come on, peeps. Absolutely. Look, listen, we're still a long way to go. We need to get at least 50 today. We need to get at least 50, guys. Come on. I've got a lot of haters. Don't forget. A lot of people watch me. Yes, they do, believe it or not. Because of they want to say something. Like I had Z earlier on. I got a lot like that. I got loads like that, you know. But yeah, thanks to my Twitter, by the way. Yeah, but when teams miss chances, usually they bodes well for the opponents. Yeah, if you keep missing them, Lord Rodney, yeah, it's a bit like Man United, isn't it? I hope we win tomorrow, Lord Rodney. I really do hope we win. It'd be nice to get a win for a change. Do you know what I mean? It'd be nice to win the game tomorrow. Would like that, you know. Nice, comfortable win as well. Not one of them hard-fought wins. A nice, comfy win. It'd be nice. Is a chance? Oh, great save for the keeper. Oh my goodness me, that was good defending that Barcelona had a great chance there. Great chance there, guys. Absolutely. We see it a weekend, misses chance, and then opponent goes down the other end and scores. They almost scored there, Rodney. They almost scored there. They almost scored there. Hundred and 47 guys in the house, guys. Please don't forget to smash a like. Barcelona. You know what? Barcelona look dangerous on the set pieces. I would say that. They look dangerous on the set pieces here and the corners. Oh, just over from Barcelona again. One thing I would say, like, you know, when all these teams take corners, they look dangerous, don't they? But whenever Man United take corners, we always look like it's not going to do anything. It's not going to come to anything. We really need to do better on our set pieces. Twitter is a cesspool, yeah. Yeah. I've been on wars on Twitter, wars, you know, big wars, you know, still to this day, to be honest with you. And I'm too old to think about that stuff, you know. But Lord Ronnie, like I would say, right, you know what? There's nothing I like more. Let me tell you what I like, right? I like going to Italy. And the reason I like going to my wife's Italian, right? So I like going to Italy, right? And I like the culture. I like going out for, you know, an Aperol Spritz. And, you know, when you go for an Aperol Spritz, right? Whoever goes to Italy, right? If you go to Napoli, especially, if you go to any like bar or something like that, if you get an Aperol Spritz or you get a bubba or something like that, anything, right? What I like, they give you a whole bloody plate of food. A whole bloody plate of food. You know what? It's beautiful. I love it. I miss it. I'll be back though. I'll be back in maybe Christmas, maybe. Here we go. Here's a chance. Here's a chance. 1-0 to Real Madrid. 1-0 to Real Madrid. 1-0 to Real Madrid. Mbappe, fantastic finish. Brilliant finish, guys. We said it. 1-0 to Real Madrid, guys. Here we go, Sanjay. Big up, big up, big up. 1-0 to Real Madrid, guys. 1-0. Is Mbappe with the goal, guys. Mbappe. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant finish that was. Brilliant, brilliant finish. Absolute class finish that was. That was just like Rasmus Højlund. He's been watching Rasmus Højlund, guys. He's been watching Rasmus Højlund. He's been watching Rasmus Højlund, guys. He's been watching Rasmus Højlund. Great finish. Absolutely brilliant finish. Love it. Forza Italia, best country in the world, Rodney, for me. I've been around the world, Rodney. I can't say anything better than bad about Italy. I can't, you know. I can't. The loyalty, Rodney, the loyalty. It's just something that you just can't get anywhere else, you know. That was offside. Yeah, it was offside. The goal's been disallowed anyway, guys, by the way. A bit late in the day. It is now UK, Darren. But you know what? We need to cross good now. You know, we need to learn to cross better. This is another chance for Real Madrid here. Real Madrid are doing well, guys. They're doing well. They are very much in this game. They'd be gutted about that. But you know what? That's a good thing about VAR, though, isn't it? That the goal was offside, wasn't it? You can see straight away that it was offside. There's a Barcelona player on the floor at the moment. Lewandowski's on the floor. Ancelotti's not having it. He's not happy with it, guys. Absolutely not. Sometimes I wonder, I think to myself, how, some of these rival fans, how did they find their way to this stream? I find it, I think it is Twitter. It must be Twitter. They find me and then they think I'm going to go on this stream. We are on 34 minutes, guys. It's still 0-0. Real Madrid had a goal disallowed from Mbappe. Real Madrid could have been 3-0 up already. I mean, goodness me. They have started well. But you know what? When you don't take those chances, you know what can happen. We know what can happen. Free kick. Sal, it's Brian Foskett using wife's phone because laptop is being fixed. Your wife's name's Darren, Brian. I'm just saying nothing. No, it's 2025. Come on. It's going to be Real Madrid have got the ball now. They've got the ball here in another dangerous position. They've been playing well. I'm only joking, UK Darren fan, by the way. Much love to you. Much love to Brian. Hope Brian is doing good. Legend, of course, here. No elite baller today. No elite baller. We missed elite baller. UK underrated is lonely. Man, Lutata, how you doing, my friend? Good to have you back. You know what, Lutata, you're joking every single minute, even though no matter what time it is in the day, you're here joking around. Guys, you know what? It's going to be emotional tomorrow. Man United are playing West Ham at the London Stadium, a stadium we've lost the last two. So you know what? We're going to have to be at the races, guys, tomorrow, and it's going to be It's going to be emotional, isn't it? It's going to be emotional, absolutely. It's not about supporting a rival team. It's who you are as a person. I'm a Tottenham fan, but I have respect for some United fans, and I can't conduct myself appropriately. And I can conduct myself appropriately. I'm surprised you're a Tottenham fan, mate. Lord Rodney, my brother's a Tottenham fan. He's been a Tottenham fan for nearly 40 years. Yeah, I prefer Tottenham fans than Arsenal fans, Lord Rodney. I prefer our Tottenham fans than Arsenal fans. I have nothing against Tottenham. Arsenal fans talk too much. She likes Darren Hayes. I like Darren Hayes. So what? Give me that strange relationship. One of us gotta let go of this. You keep pushing and I keep holding on. I'll be your dream. I'll be your wish. I'll be your fantasy. I'll be your hope. I'll be your love. Be everything that you need. I love you more with every step with me. Truly, madly, deeply do. You can't beat me, mate. You can't beat me with the Darren Hayes. Get in there. Get in there with the Darren Hayes, I say. I knew I loved you before I met you. Absolutely. You can't beat me. I'm going to get copyrighted. So you know what? Because my voice is spot on. Mr. Sal, have you ever met Mina? No. No, haven't met Mina. Why has she been talking about me? I haven't met her. I haven't met any of those guys. I only met out of all that. I've met Flex. I've met Said. I've met Rance. I've met Mark Goldbridge. Yeah. I've been on Terry's show a number of times. Yeah. I haven't met none of them. No. They should come on the show. You know, they should come on the show. I'm gonna have some good people on this show very soon, guys. Some big people, bigger than them. You know, so this is the chance for them to come on the show and show some love. I don't want Man United to win anything, but I'm not going to give a load of shit to you because you support United. Lord Rodney, you're more than welcome here, bro. You can give me banter. We deserve it at the moment. We're not exactly a good football team at the moment, are we? We're not exactly killing it. Hopefully tomorrow we get a win. You must be supporting Man United against West Ham. You must be, because you know the rivalry between West Ham and obviously Tottenham. So, who is your favorite female Man United fan channel? Mine. I think I don't know. I think Beth is the best one. I know she's on United stand, but I think Beth is the best one. I think she's the best, most knowledgeable one, fair, partial one, not over the top. I think she's the best one, if I'm being honest. Lord Rodney, big up, big up. Who said who the fuck is that? Darren Hayes is in the house, mate. Darren Hayes is in the house. You know I've been in the studio with Darren Hayes, Lord Rodney, guys. You know that, right? Yeah. Yeah, you know that. Yeah, you be quiet now. Yeah, yeah. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Yeah, I was in the music industry 20 years, guys. It was 20 years, guys. I've actually broadcasted my studio sessions live back in the day. Here come Real Madrid on the attack again. They're all great. I mean, Alice is better than. I'm not sure about Mina too much. I don't know much about her. Alice is good. She knows her stuff. She knows her stuff. But I like Beth. I think Beth is the best. I think Beth and Alice are the best. I think if I'm going to go by that. But other than that, I can't really think of any more. If I'm being totally honest with you guys, I can't really think of any more. But I mean, there used to be Sophia Rico. Do you remember Sophie Rico? Do you remember her? She's disappeared. I think she had a baby, and then she disappeared after that. I like Flying Pig and She Devils United and Sal, of course. Big up Sanjay. Much love to you. Don't know much about Flying Pig. I've never watched his show too much, to be honest with you. But, you know, I've heard good things. She Devils United, they're a bit funny, if I'm being honest, Sanjay. I'll leave it at that. So Barcelona and attack here. Look, we're on 42 minutes, guys. Still 0-0 between Barcelona and Real Madrid. Just our luck. Just our luck. 0-0. El Clasico is 0-0 at the moment, guys. Don't really mingle with them too much, UK Darren. And I'll tell you why I don't really mingle with them, because they're a little bit full of themselves. You know, the problem with them is like they dig for channels who got huge views, and they cling on to channels that got huge views, you know, but they don't support anyone else, you know, and that is the problem with these the female channels. You know, they don't build anyone. They like to take, you know, the go onto the big channels and take, but they don't like to give, you know, and that's the thing with them, you know. With us guys, like we're always giving chances to people. I've had people on this channel, you know, and stuff like that. You know, I've got people involved. I'm going to have a few big people on this channel. I'm going to get all you guys involved. You know, I love getting people involved and building people. That's what men do. You know, we build, you know, and that's the good thing about us. You know, no offense. That is what I've experienced in this game. You know, I reach out to these people. I show these people love. They're not interested in me, so I'm not really interested in them, if I'm being honest. But best of luck to them. Free kick to Barcelona. Sanja, in regards to Sophie, yeah, it's been a while. I think she's a family woman now. I think she's giving it up, I think. I'm not 100% sure, though. So it's looking like this game is going to be 0-0 at halftime, guys. We are into the injury time now. We've got just over a minute to go to the first half starts. Just ends. Just our luck, isn't it? It's just our luck. It's just our luck. Real Madrid have had the best opportunities in this game. They've had the best chances, but you know what? Chances don't win games. You've got to win games. You've got to take your chance. The counter attack on Real Madrid looks pretty decent, I must admit. Yeah, I'm all about giving opportunities. I've always given opportunities, regardless who you are. You know who I've had on this channel? I've had some decent people on this channel. You know, I didn't used to do live content though. You know, I used to do just pre-recorded shows like interviews and things like that. I used to interview a few people, and then you know I've just recently started live content. It's only been since June when I was doing the European Championships. That's when I started the live content. Guys, and there's a few of you here with me, you know, and yeah, it's going to be halftime, guys. It's halftime. Absolutely. Big up Fanactive 8. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the stream, my friend. I hope you're good. Hope you're good. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, that's handball, definitely. It is 0-0 at halftime, guys. El Clasico 0. El Clasico 0. That's what it is, guys. So basically, not the entertaining game we had. There's been loads of chances for Real Madrid. Real Madrid should be leading the game, if we're being honest. And a couple of offside calls and stuff like that, you know. But it is 0-0, guys. Unfortunately, no goals yet. But what can we do? We can't have everything in life. We have to wait. Yeah. Real Madrid will be feeling that they need to win this game, don't they? It's incredible the way they built that Real Madrid stadium, though, isn't it? You look at that screen all the way around the top, you know, it's incredible. You know, would you like an Old Trafford looking like that? Would you like Old Trafford looking like that? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'll have to wait and see. I have to wait and see what the plan is. But you know what? If Qatar was in charge of Man United right now, the stadium would be on its way being built right now. If I'm being honest. Big up, big up, big up, Fanative. Yeah, like it's one of them ones, isn't it, guys? It's one of them one. It's one of them ones. Your challenge is going, Sal. Well deserved. It's going slowly but surely, UK Darren. Slowly but surely. You know, I would love more. I would love more subscribers. I would love more likes and subscribers. You know, but you know, it's all about the quality over the quantity, isn't it? You know, I've got some great people who subscribed to this channel. You guys, of course, you know, which is great. You know, it's going to take time. I've only been doing live content since June, you know, and it has my subscribers have doubled. You know, I've got to know you great people, which is fantastic. You know, which is the most important thing at the end of the day, that I've got to know such great people. You know, how you doing, Rajat? How you doing? Good to see you. What up? Big up, my friend. Hope you're doing well, Rajat. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Got the Ronaldo picture in there. Good to squeeze that one in, my friend. Big up yourself. Hope you're doing well. Run the lights up, people. Yeah, keep liking the stream, guys. Please, if you can keep liking the stream. It's very important, guys. It's very important. Going really well, Real. So many off cycles. Barcelona look okay. They look okay, but I think that Real Madrid are going to break that offside trap. I think they're going to eventually going to break that offside trap, I would say. Yeah, because they're getting all these offside calls, ain't it, at the moment? So, you know, I think they will break it. Rajat Bellingham is playing at right back and wing back, right? Bellingham's so versatile, isn't he? You know what? I remember that guy from the other channel was calling him a bum and this and that. Mad, isn't it? That guy's a workhorse. That guy is talented. That guy is young. You know what? These guys who like to criticize players like Bellingham, but then praise players like Sancho, they must be off their nuts. They need psychiatric help. Mad at the end of the day when you think about it. You know, you know that they'll rate a player like Sancho, but then diss a player like Bellingham. Nutty, mate. Nutty. They're absolutely off their head. They're absolutely nuts, mate. Sometimes I hear things about them and they're absolutely nuts. Absolutely bananas. Big up UK Rap. Snapper Post is the best channel because he's the only one who's actually done huge things away from the footy content. UK Rap, salute you, my friend. Thank you so much. I've done all right. I've done all right. Yeah, I don't just sit down and watch football content and eat like some of those and eat biryani. I don't just do that. No. Hopefully this game livens up, guys. Hopefully it livens up. Hopefully. I really hope so. I knew I love you got that song in my head now, that Darren Hayes song in my head. My goodness me. You guys, you guys. I knew I loved this. A bit shocked though, a bit underwhelmed. You know, a bit underwhelmed with that first half. I thought it'd be better. You know, kind of mellow now. You know, it's all the enthusiasm has been sucked out of me. You know, it's been sucked out of me. Sadly, you know, it has all the energy being out of me completely. Big up UK fan. Big up Darren. Big up UK rap as well. Of course, love all the way. Love all the way, guys. Love all the way. Love all the way, guys. Absolutely. UK rap. What happens with me and the other channels? Nothing much, mate. Nothing much. I've had a few people on my channel. I've had the likes of Saeed on my channel. I've had him on my channel. I've had Jason McAteer, ex-Liverpool player, on my channel. Um, I've been on Terry's channel a number of times. Yeah, I've been on that. I've been in contact with United Stand many times. I've been to United Stand trials, footy trials, football team. Done a few things, guys. Done a few things in regards to that. Um, there's a lot of hatred and stuff like that in the industry. If I'm being honest with you, Vinny and Barim on the bench is going to score. Madrid goals 2-1 round win today. I think Real Madrid are going to win. Yeah, I did say 3-0. Still, I'm sticking by the 3-0, guys. I'm still sticking by it. I'm not gonna sway away from the 3-0. I'm not gonna sway away from the 3-0. I'm gonna stick by what I'm saying, what I've been saying. Absolutely. 128 guys online. Please don't forget to smash a like on the video if you can do that for me, guys. It'd be absolutely splendid. You fantastic people. Thank you so much. Really appreciate everyone who's joined me today, this evening, of course. It's great to have you guys here with me. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Absolutely lovely. Lovely people, guys. Absolutely lovely people. You are. Don't deserve you. Don't deserve you. I really don't. Absolutely. You could be anywhere else, but you're here with me. That's what matters. Can we get to how many likes can we get to today, guys? Can we get to at least 50 likes today? That'd be good. That was a good. Real Madrid would be kicking themselves that they haven't taken the lead, though, so far. They really would be kicking themselves. Jan, 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 jan. Jan, 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 jan. Jan, 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 jan. Come on, United. Tomorrow's a massive game, guys. Tweet some of these tweets out. I should read you some of the tweets I get. It's so funny, some of the tweets I get. Of course, there's a lot of pressure going on with Man United at the moment with Eric Ten Hag and stuff like that. And Eric Ten Hag, you know what? I think it's a huge game tomorrow with Eric Ten Hag. I mean, I cannot stress how important it is tomorrow to get the win tomorrow and to carry on, because at the moment the negativity is growing, the toxicity is growing, and nothing I want more than Man United to go to West Ham tomorrow and win the game nice and comfortably. Of course, Manchester United were training at Leyton Orient today, but Leyton Orient is obviously my hometown. So you know what? First time I've seen Man United in Leyton. They may have been there before, but first time I've seen Man United in Leyton. I haven't been to Leyton, of course, in a while. I've lived in the Middle East at the moment, so I didn't get a chance to see Man United there. I would have definitely gone in. Obviously, I've done a lot of work with Leyton Orient, so they would have let me in. I would have got to see all the Man United players and meet every single one. That would have been brilliant, wouldn't it? Brilliant. UK Rap, Side, Faz, Flex were built for Mark Goldbridge. Imagine Sal had that platform. Yeah. It is a helping hand, isn't it? When you had a chance on the biggest fan channel in the world, of course, of Man United, that does help, of course. Yeah, if I had that platform, I'd be on well over 200,000 subscribers by now. If I'd be honest with you, I think if basically. So we'll get there, I'm sure, if he takes it seriously. Flying Pig has slowly built his channel. He's completely independent as far as I'm aware, and he's always been. That's the way to be, Rodney. It's the best way to be. Not getting involved in all that politics and stuff like that. Honest to God, it's the best way to be, my friend, because you know what? One thing I would say is that, in regards to Mark Goldbridge, and that I have nothing but love and respect for him. It's the other greedy gits, the ungrateful people who give this industry a bad name. Those sort of people who give it a bad name because they're not on it for the love of Manchester United like I am. They're on it for ego and clout. That's why they're on it. Flying Bit redirects is two very small channels. He's likes not like the other channels who redirect to each other. Yeah. Big up Flying Pig. Big me up to Rodney, to Flying Pig if you ever see him. Try and get him on the channel. That would be great. Guys, this industry, it's not easy, because you're dealing with a lot of people. It's a lot of competition. The industry is saturated, so to speak, and it isn't easy. It isn't easy. So, and there are good days, there's bad days, and sometimes it's just. You just have to carry on. You have to carry on. And thank you, Rodney. Thank you, you legend. You have to carry on, I mean, I came from a small town in Leytonstone in East London to be working with like the likes of Eminem and D12 and people like that. I never thought that would happen ever in my life, but it did. Just persistence and belief. And it's all about up here, which is a mindset, It's a mindset at the end of the day. If you want it, you can get it, and you have to connect the dots together. If you connect the dots together, you'll get to where you need to go. The biggest problem that people face in these industries is that it's a thing called blackballing. So blackballing is basically people who block you from going certain places by telling people not to support you and things like that. And that happens. That happens quite a lot, I like KG. I think KG is good. Another one, he was on Mark Goldbridge as well, but I do like KG. I like his personality. I think his personality is good, if I'm being honest with you. Followed me on Twitter the other day. And I relate to KG because obviously he does his filming, he does his acting and stuff like that, and his comedy and stuff, similar to what I've been doing. De Jong is on for Barcelona, guys. De Jong is on. He is, Lord Rodney. He's a good person. When I went to the football trials with the United stand, I played with KG in the same team. Was always a nice guy. You can tell a lot from a person when you play football with them, because there are people who just want to be greedy with the ball and stuff like that, you know, and shoot when it's time to shoot and stuff. But when you know, he didn't. He was always complimentary and stuff. So can we get a goal in this half, guys? Can we get a goal in the half? Would be nice, wouldn't it, to get a goal in this half? It would be absolutely beautiful to get a goal. You know, I would like that. That would be lovely, you know, to get a goal, make it a little bit more interesting. Maybe if Barcelona got the goal, it might make it a little bit more interesting. The chance to see De Jong in the flesh, the infamous De Jong, of course. Yeah, the one thing about things, people, what it is that, you know, ego is one thing that is horrible. You know, I'm not an egotistical person, you know, and I don't like people who have got huge egos, you know, like, and I can sense it from a mile away as well. Oh, good cross there. Barcelona nearly out for a throw into Barcelona. Good start for the second half from Barcelona, guys. God, it feels like years ago that we done the watch along for Liverpool against Man United in the friendly game at 3 o'clock in the morning. I had to wake up 3 o'clock in the morning to do that watch along. Well, I woke up 2:30, I think it was, and to do that watch along. I was in a hotel on that day. I was in Dubai on that day. I remember, and I had a migraine as well. It's crazy, you know. Some of the things you have to do, and then we lost the game. 4-0, wasn't it? Ego's a difficult thing. We've all got none. I'm someone who struggles with my own ego at times, but as long as you recognize it, it's probably it can nip it in the bud when you have an ego trip. Yeah. The difference is like with me, yeah, everyone has their own little bit of ego. Of course, you have to as a human being. You know you have to love yourself. You have to. The only thing with me, with compared to other people, is that I'm always open to giving opportunities to people. You know, always. You know, many times I've had big guests on this channel, and you know, I've invited smaller channels on to join me with the guest. You know, and unfortunately, that doesn't happen too often in this industry. There's not the unity that people say it is, and there's a lot of hungry people out there who just want to do it for themselves. You know, they want, you know, like I have people I know who I know, right, who I know, and I've been on their shows, right, who will come on here, right, and only communicate because they're seeing that I've got 100 people online, 100 people watching me, I'm getting comments and getting likes and stuff like that, and they do that, you know. It makes me laugh sometimes, you know. It does make me laugh. But I'm watching everyone. I'm looking at everyone and observing everyone, the way they treat me on the upcome, because I am on the upcome at the moment, you know, and I'm looking around and seeing how it goes, you know. But really and truly, me, I do, you know, if you needed me, like if someone wanted an opportunity, they're more than welcome. But they have to ask, you know, and I'll do it for them. Good control from the keeper there from Real Madrid. That was a good break there. But if someone comes on my show, and I want to say this to someone, if you want to do a watch along with me, right? I've had a few people on this show. If you want to do a watch along with me, be like Elite Baller, be like that sort of person who talks, who communicates, who gets involved in the action, who's passionate when we score and stuff. You know, I've had people on this channel who just like, basically, we score a goal and they're like, oh, goal, oh. Guys, if you want to be in this industry, man, you gotta be more enthusiastic. You gotta be. Me, I wake up in the morning, I'm buzzing, I'm on the line, I'm shouting and screaming. I don't care. People mock me, say I'm taking my medicine, whatever. I don't even care, to be honest with you guys. But you know what? That's the way I am, you know. People don't know that, but you know what? When people don't know this, when I wake up, you know, I never feel good. I never feel good, you know, and I never have felt good. You know, I have problems, I have anxiety and stuff like that. So what I do, there's almost a chance. So what I do, I go out, I go for a jog, and then I come in and I do my stream and stuff like that. And I'm buzzing, you know what I mean, and stuff. And that's what I do, you know, at the end of the day. But if you're gonna come on the stream and just be boring, you know, it's just come on, you know, you gotta give me something. Oh, corner, Real Madrid. Rodney, 100%. I've always been one to try and reach out to everyone. Like you say, the blackballing exists in every industry as far as I'm aware, especially in the music industry, Rodney. Absolutely. Yeah. You just fall out of one person, they'll tell 10 people not to support you. And the people they tell you not to support is the DJs. And the most important thing in music is having support from the DJs, because if you're not on certain radio stations, you don't get record deals. You don't get anything like that. You don't get TV and stuff. It's hard. It's hard to keep sweet with everyone. Someone can blackball you for no reason if they see you as a threat as well. That's the thing. Is it just me, or can see a penalty coming up? A penalty to one of these teams. Go on, Bellingham. Come on, we need him to. Rodney, who's your favourite Tottenham player of all time? It's a free kick to Barcelona. Come on, guys, this game needs to liven up. My goodness me, I had more fun watching bloody Brentford against Ipswich earlier on. That was a fantastic game. Who saw that game? I was watching that game. You know, luckily they show it in the country. Not it's the 3 o'clock kickoffs they show here. Luckily, not like England, of course. Another problem. Greedy they are. Oh, chance for Barcelona. He's clean through. 1-0 to Barcelona. 1-0 to Barcelona. Rodney, 1-0 to Barcelona. They missed all their chances. Is that going to spice it up? 1-0 to Barcelona, guys. That's what you get when you miss all your chances. That's what happens when you miss all your chances. That's what happens, guys. That is what happens. That's how the cookie crumbles, of course. One 0 Barcelona, guys. Wow. Is he off? No, he's on. The left back was playing him on there. The left back was playing him on. Great finish, though, wasn't it? Fantastic finish. That's a difficult one. There's been so many of all time. I'll tell you my favourite player, my favourite Tottenham player of all time. Yeah, probably Gazza's one, I think. My favourite Tottenham player of all time. Let me think. Justin Edinburgh. Well, God rest his soul. Rodney, you know Ledley King, he would have been England's best defender if he didn't get injuries. You know that. You know he would have been England's best defender at that time if he didn't get injured. Two 0 Barcelona. 2-0 Lewandowski. 2-0. They're falling apart, Real Madrid. Lord Rodney, they're falling apart. They are falling apart, Rodney. Unbelievable, isn't it? All those chances missed by Real Madrid, and that's what happens. What a header. Great header that. 3-2 and 2-1 is still on. My result's gone, Rod. 2-2. Someone said 2-2 in the stream. Who said 2-2? Corner to Real Madrid again. You've got a feel for Real Madrid, though, isn't it? They played so well in this game. But that's, as you say, that's the nature of football, isn't it? You don't take your chances, and that's generally what happens. When you don't take your chances, you're bound to concede. At the moment, it's looking at Barcelona's title this year. There's no more Cruz, and Modric is on the bench. Modric is on the bench, of course. Yeah, definitely. It's inevitable. So Real Madrid need to get a goal pretty soon if they're going to get back into this game. Another corner to Real Madrid. It's just that Barcelona have been clinical. The two chances they've got, they put it away. You know, that's the two chances they've got. They got to get in the box here. Do you think that, guys, Mbappe was a necessary signing for Real Madrid? I don't think it was necessary for them to sign Mbappe. I think that overcooked it, if I'm being honest. They didn't need him. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. That's more like it. 65 likes, guys. Let's get the likes up. That's what I like to see. 65. Let's get to 100. I think the thing with Mbappe, he had to leave Real Madrid. He had to leave PSG earlier. I think he stayed too long at PSG, if I'm being honest. I don't see that bite from Real Madrid, you know. What's the time? We've got half an hour left, guys. It is Real Madrid are losing 2-0 at home to Barcelona. Very crucial result for Barcelona and Real Madrid, to be honest with you, because that would move Barcelona clear, wouldn't it? Let me have a look at the table as we stand. So right now, Barcelona will be on 30 points. Real Madrid will be on 24. Barcelona will be 6 points clear. 6 points clear. That's theirs to lose. 6 points in the Liga. You're not going to lose as many points. Mbappe is a divisive character. He splits opinions everywhere he goes and very self-conceited. He's probably not great for the team. A great player, but not great for a team, perhaps. Yeah, that's what I mean. I just feel like they didn't need him, especially when they already brought in not Rodrigo as well, the other guy, Endrick as well. They brought him in. So I don't think they really needed to buy him as well. Real Madrid, the key to Real Madrid's success was bringing in these Brazilian players who are relatively unknown around the world, and build them into things. But since they're going back to the Galactico sort of time, and in honesty, the most unsuccessful period in Real Madrid's history was the Galactico time. And they had great players, but they weren't the most successful they've been. Here's a chance, and he's missed it. Another chance for Mbappe, and he's missed it. Great ball from Modric. Madrid could be the right club to shake out of him, but they could suffer short term for it. Yeah. Like that finish there, it was just wasn't great. So it's Barcelona 2, Real Madrid 0 in the Bernabeu here, guys. Looking like Barcelona's night so far. Unless Real Madrid can do something special. If Real Madrid can do something special, Here it comes. Oh, the goalkeeper did well there. He was way out there, Ter Stegen. Is he onside? It's going to be offside. It's going to be offside. Yeah. Yeah, way offside. He should have spotted that way before. Way before he should have spotted that. All right, we're on 65 minutes, guys. There's another chance for Barcelona here. It's going to be 3-0. And he missed it. Wow. Wowee. Lewandowski missed a hat trick there. He missed an open goal. My goodness me. That was the game there. Hat trick in a Bernabeu. Will they rue that opportunity miss? If Real Madrid get back into this game, will they rue that miss, guys? Real Madrid need to do something quick here. It's going to be very difficult, Lord Rodney. They're going to have to get a goal pretty soon. You know, if they get a goal now and another one quick after, anything can happen. You know, in football, you never know. In football, as we know, football's a funny old game, as they say. Right, these counter attacks are going to give them big problems here. Oof, another miss for Barcelona. That could have been 3-0, guys. That could have been curtains. The way when they're going forward, they're giving away lots of spaces, you know, and I can see them taking them apart. But this is the art of how to play against a team like this, you know. Defend well and counter well. Close from Bellingham. Yeah, Bellingham's got to do better there in those positions. Chance for Barcelona again. Good tackle. Real Madrid be looking. They're going to have to take risks now. They do have to take risks. What's that, Sanjay? What's that about? Zambian, Tanzanian? What's that about? Who's friendly people? Big up, Sanjay. Hope you're doing well. Now, here's Mbappe here. Can he get the goal? And he's missed it again, straight at the goalkeeper again, guys. How many chances does he need? How many chances does he need? The pub is owned by Tanzanian. Oh, okay. Big up Tanzania, of course. And Mbappé's missed the best chances of this game, guys. Come on, make a game of it. Madrid, get a goal, make a game of it. Come on, let's make a game of this. Can they make a game of this, guys? Can Madrid make a game of this? A great second half performance from Barcelona, though. Very, very good. Here they come again. Well tackled from Real Madrid. Can they get the ball away? They do miss Courtois, though. When I see Real Madrid without Courtois, you know, it does take a lot away from them. Courtois is an animal in that goal. He's unit. He's a huge unit. You know, giving away from the keeper there. 17 minutes to go of normal time, guys. It's Real Madrid 0, Barcelona 2. Lewandowski with 2 goals. It's a free kick to Real Madrid here. Real Madrid really do need to get a move on if they're going to get back into this game. If they lose this game, they will be 6 points behind Barcelona, of course, guys. So played the same amount of games as well. They will be behind. Still no sign. Turkish internationals coming on. Gula is coming on. Who's coming off? Kamavinga's coming off. Brahim is coming on. Another big chance for Barcelona here. Watch this attack here. Big chance. 3-0. What a finish that was. What a finish that was. Lamine Yamal. If you're old enough, you're good enough, guys. If you're old enough, you're good enough. Goalkeeper's not great. That new goalkeeper for Real Madrid, he's not very good, is he? He doesn't keep out anything. They're always going to get caught on a counter attack there. They were always going to get caught on a counter attack. Beating at his near post. Yeah, he shouldn't be beaten there. It was a good shot, but nah, he shouldn't be beaten there. Three 0. I got the 3-0 right, guys. I got the 3-0. Just the wrong way around. Ciao, I said 3-0, didn't I? Oh. Big up Rasta, how you doing, mate? How you doing? 3-0, man. Goodness me. What can we do about it? What can we do about it? Oh, goodness me. Real Madrid not happy. They're not happy at all. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of Mbappe Chow, if I'm being honest with you. I thought he was always been a slightly overrated. Stayed at PSG too long. It's a completely different league, of course. What are the odds in a comeback, guys? What are the odds in a comeback? Do you think Real Madrid have got it in them to get a goal or two back or something, or even get 3? Can you imagine if that happened? Never going to happen, is it? Who's that goalkeeper for Real Madrid? Looney Tunes, more like. Looney Tunes. That guy lets everything in. He's rubbish. The Ukrainian guy. Oh, good run that. Good run that. Right, we've got about 8 minutes, guys. It's 3-0 to Barcelona. It's looking like Barcelona's day. They're going to be 6 points ahead of Real Madrid in the La Liga table. 6 points is a lot of points, man. That's a lot of points. Can Real Madrid get a goal back? Can they salvage some pride from this game, guys? Can they do it? Can they get 1 goal back? Here come Real Madrid on the attack here. Raheem with a shot. Valverde with a shot. Straight at the goalkeeper. Good shot, but straight at the goalkeeper. Got to do better from those type of situations. Real Madrid have got to try and get a goal quickly. It's going to be 4-0 here. It is 4-0. Lamine Yamal again. Was it Yamal? No, that was Rafinha with a brilliant finish. Rafinha with the brilliant finish, guys. Brilliant finish that. Nicely done. 4-0, guys. 4-0 at the Bernabeu, guys. How embarrassing for Barcelona, guys. How embarrassing. Former Leeds player, Rafinha with the goal, guys. Unbelievable. 4-0. How embarrassing. Very embarrassing day for Barcelona. This very, very embarrassing day for Real Madrid, should I say. Very embarrassing. They've been absolutely schooled here. Absolutely schooled Real Madrid. Barcelona are running away with this game. And you know what? There's still 5 minutes to go. There's still 5 minutes to go as well. Terrible, isn't it? Barman. My goodness me. 4-0 at home. 4-0 at home. Raja, yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? Great results, Sal. Tell your mediocre supports this is what happened. Yeah, it's a bad day at the office for Real Madrid. Don't like Barcelona that much. Me neither, Raja. I don't like them. I don't like Barcelona that much either. But you know what? They've absolutely tactically destroyed Real Madrid today. 4-0 at the Bernabeu. 4-0 at the Bernabeu. I mean, when's the last time they lost 4? Didn't they lose 5 once? I think it was when Ronaldinho scored all those years ago, if I'm being totally honest. Leeds United player scores a goal like that. Everyone has a bad day. That should be. Yeah, everyone has a bad day. It'd be nice if we had some football like this, wouldn't it, Barman? Wouldn't it be great if we had a game like this, you know, even if we beat West Ham 4-0, I'd be absolutely delighted, you know what I mean? You know, just play some good football for once. And don't get it twisted, we got the players, you know, we got the players. Man United have got the players to do it, but they just don't do it, you know, they don't do it. And they haven't done it for years, you know, we're talking about 10 years now. Yeah, it could have been more. It could have been more to Real Madrid as well. Real Madrid had their half in the first half. I think Real Madrid could have had 3 in the first half. But they were naive, Real Madrid. But Barcelona could have had 6 in this half. You know, bad thing happened. It should be a routine, not very routine. Yeah, calm and composure. That's what it's all about. In front of goal, just calm and composed. Flick and Ancelotti having a little argument on the bench. It's going to be 5-0 here. Oh, nearly 5-0, guys. I hope so, Barman. I hope so, my friend. I hope we do win the game. I'll take any result as long as we win, Barman. I hope we do. That would be good. But Madrid haven't looked like scoring a goal really. Had a good chance, but never really threatened them. No, not really. They haven't been great. That's Barcelona have been composed. That's what you've got to be in football, isn't it? Composed. Take your chances when they come. Can Madrid win Liga or Barcelona that is going to be winning? Well, Barcelona will be 6 points ahead of Real Madrid with a superior goal difference, I think. So, you know, it's going to be extremely difficult for Barcelona, for Real Madrid to win this league now. It's looking like Barcelona's league to lose. It's looking like Barcelona are going to win this league. Real Madrid have had their success, haven't they? They've had their success over the years. They won the La Liga, they won the Champions League, you know, so they ain't got nothing to complain about, really, if you're being honest. We'll do so. We will sell, no doubts. I hope so, Barman. Like last season, it was Real Madrid, isn't it? They're the ones who were. But for Real Madrid being at home, you know, Real Madrid being at home and to come out with this performance is awful, isn't it, for them? Their fans must be fuming. Mbappe with another chance. Mbappe could have had 2 goals, though, if we're being honest with you. He could have had a hat trick, if I'm being honest. Mbappe, he had so many chances. He's had the best chances in the game. Mbappe. Rodney, they've had enough success over the years, you know. I mean, if they had what we've had to endure, you know, I know you're a Tottenham fan, but Man United level, if we had, you know, if they had to cope what we've had to cope with, you know what, they'll be like having nervous breakdowns. You know, they've won Champions Leagues 15. You know, they've won all the league titles and stuff like that. So I think like the odd defeat here and there would give them a dose of reality, as you said. Absolutely. This is what it's like supporting any other club like team last 10 years. Yeah. This game actually reminds me of Man United, to be honest with you. It reminds me when we're at Old Trafford sometimes and we lose to Spurs and we lose to Liverpool and stuff like that. The game is full time. It is finished. Real Madrid 0, Barcelona 4, guys. Real Madrid 0, Barcelona 4. They've been absolutely annihilated in their own stadium, guys, in the Bernabeu. Absolutely incredible. Barcelona will move 6 points ahead of Real Madrid in the La Liga table, looking like it's going to be their season this season. They're going to take some stopping, this Barcelona team. I'm telling you, they're going to take some stopping. They got a young team. And what they show today is it's not all about names as long as you have a team there. Man United, take note. It's all about the team at the end of the day. And if you look at the way Barcelona countered Real Madrid today, it was incredible and it was ruthless, guys. So you know what? Fair play to Barcelona. Absolutely fair play. Tottenham are worse than United, mate. Not that the competition of who's shitter, but it's been awful sport in Tottenham. I know, Rodney, and I salute you, mate, for your support, because at the end of the day, it can't have been easy all these years. At least I can look after the 40 years I've been supporting Man United. I can be positive and I can say, you know what, at least I've seen things, you know, I've seen great things. And you know what, after the treble winning season in 98, 99, I told myself that if we never win another trophy, I'll be happy. But we've won a lot of trophies since then and I'm happy with that. But that was a great showing from Barcelona. That was brilliant. We will win our next 4 games no matter what. Come on, Barman. Big up, Barman. Let's do this, mate. I hope so, my friend. I hope so. I hope it does, guys. Guys, you know what? Real Madrid move. Barcelona move 6 points ahead of Real Madrid in the La Liga table, guys. Wow. Embarrassing for Real Madrid. Embarrassing. Very, very embarrassing for Real Madrid. Just writing a tweet. Very embarrassing for them. You see, the fans, though, the fans of Real Madrid won't have this. You know, they won't take this. I think they'll be calling Xabi Alonso very soon. You know how they react. Despite what Ancelotti has won for them. You know how they react. Get in there, Rodney. Nice one. How many likes have I got? Let me have a look. I think I got 60 something. Big up. Thank you, everyone who's pushed like, smash like on the video, guys. Everyone, you legends. Thank you, everyone who's done that. Yeah, Ancelotti is gone. Rodney, yeah, I think they're going to get Alonso next. I think they're going to get him in this summer. You know what? The thing is with Ancelotti, he's won everything, isn't it? He's won everything there is to win. So you know what? He should have retired after last season, really, getting the 15th Champions League for Real Madrid. You know, he should have retired. Absolutely. Who is to blame? Tactics, players, Mbappe missing clean chances, one-on-ones. Real has much home support, and we still criticize in relationship. Yeah. And if Mbappe scored those goals, it might have been different, but I don't think so. I think he's gone before the end of the season. Do you think so, mate? Do you think so? They're going to show him that lack of respect after everything he's won? Do you think? It could get ugly. It will get ugly. I mean, after they've done a lot for him, he's done a lot for them, hasn't he? He's done a lot for Real Madrid. I mean, just sacking him like that, that's harsh, isn't it? That'd be harsh if they did that, to be honest with you. If I'm being totally honest with you, that would be cruel. You know, very cruel. But those goals, though, you have to admit, those goals from Barcelona were taken expertly, so calmly done. And when you get the opportunity, you're ruthless. Something Man United haven't been for a long time, guys, which is ruthless. You know, we need to be ruthless like that. And if we take anything from this game today, is tomorrow we have to be ruthless like that, guys, and make sure we take our opportunity. That is what it's all about. At the end of the day, taking our opportunities, guys, and you know what? We move on there. Madrid are always harsh. Yeah. That's why they were harsh with Ronaldo as well. CR7, after everything they've done. After everything he done with them, for them, Brilliant. Real Madrid 0, Barcelona 4. Who would have thought it, eh? Who would have thought it? Give that chain. Big up TKN. What do you mean, give that chain, mate? What's that? Give that what chain? Not quite. Big up TKN anyway. One thing Madrid don't have is a lot of sentiment. Nope, they don't. And the people. Here at Manchester United, we need to blame someone for the defeat, manager or the players. My view on this game, Randy, it was that Mbappe missed a number of chances. Real Madrid should have capitalized on their chances in the first half, and Mbappe missed 2 one-on-one chances, and that could have changed the whole dynamic of the game. And when you miss those chances, we said it in the first half, you know what, generally you put yourself into a bit of problems, you get yourself into trouble, and that's what I would say about that. Absolutely. Madrid, small club. TKN, who do you support, mate? Yeah, if they're a small club, bloody hell. I'd like to know what's a big club. Manchester United. That's what it is all about. It's Manchester United. Absolutely. Arsene Wenger's on beIN Sport talking about the game. Congratulations, TKN. TKN, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, please, mate. It's a great channel, this. I know it's a Man United channel, but don't forget to subscribe, my friend. If you could be as kind as do that. Congratulations on the magnificent win today. We will see it in there every week, 2-week team. Yeah. Thank you, TKN. Legend. You got a good team there, mate. A very good team, world-class team. You're going to have some stopping this season. It's going to take a lot to stop Barcelona this season. This Hansi Flick effect, it seems to be working for you guys. You're scoring a lot of goals. You scored 4 against Bayern Munich. Only the Osasuna blip was the only thing that you had, was when you lost Osasuna 4-2. That was it. But other than that, you've been flawless this season. You've been brilliant this season, and congratulations, my friend. Hopefully Man United play some good football tomorrow. It'd be nice for Man United. Hopefully you'll be supporting my club tomorrow. Teams misses chances, then give them up at the end. Absolutely. I mean, what about those chances in the second half for Mbappe, though, Lord Rodney? He's clean through. If you look at the difference between the finishing, it was night and day today. Night and day between the two sides in regards to finishing. Absolute night and day. Guys, today, right now, it is very late. It is nearly 1 a.m, guys, where I am. I'm in the Middle East, of course, guys. So it is 3 hours. It's going to be 4 hours tomorrow ahead of you guys in Europe, of course, in England, of course, guys. So I just want to say thank you so much for joining me. I'm about to go to the bed, and I shall see you tomorrow for Breaking Dawn, guys. I'm back tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. UK time for Breaking Dawn, guys. So don't forget to join me for that. It's going to be a great one. We haven't even played, but not mediocre fans is wishing we lose so they can get out. I know, mate. It's disgusting, isn't it, Randy? Disgusting. Big up the stream, Sal. Have a good night. You too, Rodney. Thank you for joining me today. It's been great having your company, of course. Big up yourself, my friend. Randy, yeah, mate, at the end of the day, you know what? People talk about standards. I think some of these fans need to raise their standards in regards to their personality and the way their loyalty. Randy, we'll win the game tomorrow, mate. We'll win the game tomorrow, and we go from there. Big up, everyone. Big up, of course. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a fantastic night. And you know what? See you tomorrow for Breaking Dawn. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Please, if you can subscribe to the channel. is very important for the channel to progression. And also, if you smash a like on the way out, guys, that'd be brilliant. Thank you, everyone. You are absolute legends. I cannot do this without you. Big up yourselves. Take it easy and have a fantastic night. Peace.